they do that kind of missionary activity or educational service activity, they become part of the blessed family movement, become blessed in marriage, and also join the family fellowship. The family fellowship is a small groups fellowship, which we also call Hundok Family Church. Father has emphasized that this is the way that we can fulfill our role as tribal messiahs, bless our relatives, bless our communities, and develop the kind of spirituality we had in the early days of this movement. A spirituality in which we bond our hearts together as blessed families, we care for one another, we serve one another. We just had 72 leaders go to Atlanta for the special Saddleback Small Groups Conference that was developed by Pastor Rick Warren. We are very excited about participating in that leadership program. Many of our pastors and leaders and small group leaders attended that conference and saw that there's so much to learn there and also complement the existing development of our family fellowship. We're seeing family fellowship flourish, and we would like to ask every Blessed Central family to participate in and join one of the fellowship groups. Once a week is best, but even once a month. We'll bind you together with other blessed couples so that you can share the burdens of building a blessed family and also share the joys of helping each other and also expanding that fellowship to new people and bringing new people in. We see a vast family blessed movement developing through the family fellowship. The public sector is the other aspect that Father created, that Reverend Kwok highlighted in the Chunoguk Leaders Meeting in 2005 and 2006. We saw that the family or the sphere of life is the internal focus, and the public sector, which is centering on the Universal Peace Federation as the overall central organization guiding all of our movement. The Universal Peace Federation is the ABLE UN. The Universal Peace Federation is not designed for bringing people into our faith experience, but actually is rather creating associations of conscientious people, people of faith, faith leaders, and people of civil society, women leaders, youth leaders, as well as elected officials, sports, business leaders, celebrities, all kinds of leadership that go forward to create a better society, strengthening the family, and also dealing with the Millennium Development Goals that have been laid out through cooperation with the United Nations. We see a vast movement now developing, centering on the public sector. That's the Ambassadors for Peace, the American Clergy Leadership Conference Clergy, the Women's Federation for World Peace, and all the other activities that are involved, the Youth Federation for World Peace. We see these things working on the public sector, making alliances with like-minded organizations where we can partner together to build a new world. And what we see coming out of that is the partnerships forming the Global Peace Federation and or the Global Peace Festival that we're developing. That'll be on August 9th, Saturday, in America. The Global Peace Festival is creating a movement of like-minded organizations and people that are really strong about family and compassion and peace. And we see this development rapidly expanding in America in terms of the partnerships that we're working on across the Ambassadors for Peace to other organizations to build one family under God. So the UPF is really the core organization that's kind of spearheading the Global Peace Festival movement, and we are now engaged in Washington in a beautiful coming together of all of these organizations to bring peace, family, and compassion to all of the communities, from our homes to the nation to the world. We are very excited about the partnerships that are forming. We'll share that more with you. We would like all of our families to plan to come in for a special family summit that will be wrapped around the Global Peace Festival on August 9th. We're going to be on the mall in the Capitol area on August 9th, that Saturday. So the sphere of life and the public sector are distinct but actually connected together under one family under God. And Hyunjinim, Dr. Hyunjin Preston Moon, is leading the UPF as our co-chairman. And it's just a phenomenon what's going on with his leadership, bringing the American faith leaders together, the American elected officials, South American elected officials and key leaders. It's just amazing in the Middle East, in Africa, throughout the world. his leadership is now bringing the ambassadors for peace together as one family. And we're feeling the sense that we can truly form a global peace movement through the Global Peace Festival. We can't tell you how excited we are about it, but it's just, we can't express enough how excited we are about it. We see a new movement rising up that we believe can actually inspire and offer options for peace that are interfaith options. Options that will lead away from violence, leading towards peace that all nations can adopt and work with, together with the United Nations and the able UN together, side by side. We can strengthen the path to peace through the public sector and the Universal Peace Federation. So we have Dr. Hyunjin Preston Moon really guiding us in America, and we're grateful for that leadership. So our families should really concentrate on the sphere of life in terms of our internal faith development through the Family Federation, our Family Fellowship, and also we ask all second generation to join the Witnessing Summit and be involved and join the pilot programs that are going on this summer. We see an expansion of young people joining this movement that will be just tremendous. And then we would like every family to pick out something in the public sector and contribute and participate in that public sector. It was just announced also that World CARP will be aligning itself clearly, centering on President Hyunjin Moon, and will participate more in concentration on the sphere of life area with young people working together with the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification. The sphere of life and the public sector really are like the movement that can nourish and develop an internal perspective and blessed family movement that will then become the people that can sacrifice and contribute to the public sector, helping like-minded great people of conscience to come together and bring peace on this earth. Thank you very much.